So one of the key outcomes on the project, as well as restoring the town hall itself, is delivering social value. And that's referring to the long-term economic, social and environmental benefits that a project can deliver to the local community. So that would be things like focusing on creating jobs, upskilling workers, enhancing the local supply chains and delivering community well-being, so that there's a long-lasting legacy from the project beyond the structure itself. First of all, there's inward investment. As residents will know, Lowestoft Town Council and East Suffolk Council have invested in this project. But as a result, they've leveraged a total of £7 million coming back into Lowestoft from the Towns Fund, the Heritage Fund and Historic England, as well as others. A good proportion of the money is going to Barnes Group, who won the public tender for the construction project. Now, Barnes are based in Ipswich and they employ local people, so clearly there is a local, i.e. Suffolk, benefit there. The majority of the money paid to Barnes is then used in hiring subcontractors and buying materials and supplies. So what we're tracking with Barnes Help is how Barnes are actually spending that money, because we're all keen for that to be spent as local as possible. And to date, they've spent 1.3 million within the Lowestoft constituency boundary and a further 1.2 million within Suffolk itself. In the wider project, we too are trying to spend locally, and to date we've spent £300,000 within Lowestoft itself. So jobs are also being created. At the outset, we estimated that we would deliver 73 full-time roles through the construction project itself. And as at the end of February, we're at 23.5, so we're right on track. So the project's sustaining 4 full-time apprenticeships for young people, and we currently have Holly, our Heritage Apprentice, and Barnes are directly employing a construction apprentice who's full-time on the project. And it's fantastic to see really strong apprenticeship opportunities for local young people. As soon as the town hall opens, we'll also have a business apprenticeship role, as well as another heritage and learning role.
Doing the apprenticeship and travelling on my own has definitely made me more independent and more confident that I can go somewhere on my own and navigate somewhere that I haven't been before. So as well as the skills that I'm learning towards working with the Town Hall Project, also personal skills that I didn't have before. I'd say I feel fortunate to work on this project. I wasn't originally expecting to even, be accepted onto the apprenticeship when I applied, but it's nice to be involved in a project that is going to support the community. These experiences are very unique to, I think, what other people might be experiencing. So I feel quite lucky to be given the opportunity.
The Lowestoft Town Hall Project has taught me a lot about new buildings, old buildings, listed buildings, and working every day with professionals in the industry with countless years of experience has really helped me along the way. So I'm really lucky to get an opportunity like this, to be able to study alongside working every day, to get the experience on site as well as the theory of it all. I get a fully funded degree from Barnes Construction. It really helps to work for a family-run business where I'm from as well, Suffolk. Do a lot of work in and around Suffolk, which is nice to see local communities and areas being built up and being a part of that and being able to be proud of what we're doing around where I live.
So working in partnership with Heights CIC, Barnes are sponsoring a construction multi-skilled academy course in Lowestoft for NEETs. That's young people who are not in education, employment or training. And this was a 6-week course, giving the 8 young people attending an opportunity to see and experience firsthand the different skilled trades within the construction sector. But it also gave them practical help, like first aid training, achieving their Working at Heights certificates, and ultimately gaining their CSCS cards that allow them to work in construction. So following on from the formal course, Barnes then hosted one of the students for a week's work experience here on the project.
I've been watching what people are doing, seeing what maybe trade particularly what I might want to do. At the start I'll probably labouring, and then I can see what sort of trade might interest me or what I might want to pursue. It's history, isn't it? And that's where I'm from, so it's just good to see. I like there being more investment into the town, not just like another takeaway. So it's good.
We're just constantly thinking about how we can do better. So, for example, we have to make the building fully accessible for all, but we are going one step further and we're installing a changing places toilet. These are designed with the necessary equipment that allow people with complex needs to enjoy public spaces without fear of unsuitable facilities barring their access. You can see that social value is a really important measure of impact within a local community. Putting money back into the town, developing skills for local people, and really trying to max out the benefits that a project like this can deliver.